Hello and welcome to all of you in the class of MCOM Part 2 Semester 3 Management Audit under the specialization of Advanced Cost Accounting and Cost System. Dear student, in our last lecture we had seen the introduction, definition and the basic concept of management audit, difference between financial audit and management audit, objective, importance and scope of management audit and the benefits of management audit. So, in our today's lecture, we have to see the remaining part of this unit. So, let's move on the study content first. So, these are the study content which we are going to cover in this lecture. I have to read one by one all of the study contents. Number one, a role of management accountant in decision making, and number two, qualities of auditor. So, let's move on the next slide. A role played by management accountant. The management accountant played so many important roles within the organization. So, in this lecture, I have to cover few most important role which is played by the management accountant within the organization. So, I have to read one by one all of these roles. Number one is long-term and short-term planning. Management accountant plays an important role in forecasting future business and economic events for making future plans like long-term plans, strategic management, accounting, formulating corporate strategy, marketing study, etc. Number two is developing management information system. The routine reports as well as reports for long-term decisions making are forwarded to managerial personnel at all levels to take corrective action at the right time. The management accountant also uses these reports for taking important decisions. Number 3, maintaining optimum capital structure. Management accountant has a major role to play raising of funds and their application. He has to decide about maintaining a proper mix between debt and equity. Raising of funds through various debt is cheaper because of tax benefits. However, it is risky as because interest on debt has to be paid whether the firms earn adequate profits or not. Management accountant has therefore to maintain an optimum capital structure and give due consideration to various cost of capital theories, leverage and possibility of trading on equity. Number 4, participating in management process. The management accountant occupies a vital position in the organization. He performs a staff function and also has line authority over the accountant and other employees in his office. He educates executives on the need or control information and on the ways of using it. He shifts relevant information from the irrelevant and reports the same in the clear form of the management and sometimes to interested external parties. Next one is number 5, control. The management accountant analyzes accounts and prepares reports like example standard cost, budgets, variances, variances analysis and interpretation, cash and fund flow analysis, management of liquidity, performance evaluation and responsibility accounting, etc. for control. And last one, number 6 is decision making. This is one of the most role and responsibility of management accountant. Management accountant provides necessary information to management in taking short-term decision. Example, optimum product mix, make or buy, lease or buy, pricing of products, discontinuing the products, etc. And long-term decisions like capital budgeting, investment appraisal, project financing, etc. However, the job of management accountant is limited to provision of required information in a comprehensive as well as reliable form to the management for decision making purposes. But the actual decision making responsibility lies with the management. In other words, neither the management accountant nor the internal accounting reports can make the decisions for the management. So let's move on the next slide. Now the next concept is qualities of auditor. An efficient auditor must possess certain general qualities besides statutory qualifications so that he can carry out his work efficiently and smoothly. The qualities of an auditor as classified below. The professional qualities required for auditors are many and are of varied from nature. They are required for successful performance of audit work. They are as follows. I have to read one by one all of the qualities of auditor. Number one is basic knowledge and experience. The auditor must have a complete and throughout knowledge of the principles, theory, and practices of accountancy. The auditor must be familiar with the different system of accounting and their aspects. He must be well versatile with the all branches of accounting. He should be aware of the latest developments in the field of accounting. Next one is legal knowledge. The auditor should have a throughout knowledge in various legislation regulating business such as Companies Act, the Indian Partnership Act, Banking and Insurance Act, Sale of Goods Act, Foreign Exchange Management Act, Indian Contract Act, etc. The auditor should have a throughout knowledge of the techniques of auditing. He should be fully aware of new changes and developments in the principle and practices of auditing. Number three is financial expertise. The auditor must be familiar with the computer accounting and other automatic machine devices used in the offices. In addition to the knowledge of commercial laws, an auditor should have throughout knowledge of the various provisions regarding to the finance like income tax, wealth tax, VAT, gift tax, etc. Next one is understanding regarding to the organizational objectives. He must study important judgments in audit cases which will help him to define the duties, responsibilities and liabilities of an auditor. An auditor should have a good knowledge in business organization and financial administration and industrial management. Let's move on next slide. So next qualities of auditor is practical approach. Every auditor should have the quality to give practical and achievable solution instead of providing bookish suggestions. Next one is problem solving skill. Every auditor must understand about the working of the organization and its problem. An auditor should have sound knowledge of preparation and understanding of financial statements and any other rules and regulation regarding to the organization. Next one is decision making capacity. This is one of the most common and important qualities of auditor. Decision making capacity is very important for the purpose of achieving organizational objective systematically. And last one is understanding the budget planning and procedures. Every auditor should understand about planning, budgets, rules and procedure to be applied in management. He should be very versatile with the entire production processes. So, student, in today's session, we have to cover the role of management accountant and the qualities of auditor in brief. So, next part of this unit will be covered on next session. Thank you.